Um, I got that.
All right. Looks like audio is all working good. All right. Fall of year 4 for Ishita High School underway. We just finished the regional finals in the last stream. So now we're gonna get underway with like some sprints would be good. Any good things in the sprints. We get a spectate out of it. Oh. Schools are lining up to play against us. I don't really want to play against a super powerhouse. Go against these guys. We are powerhouse rated, but kinda just barely. This is also kinda cutting us short a little bit on trading. I guess we still got 7 days left, but never mind, I'm going crazy. MG going uppy up up. We're back to practice. Field. Field. Shit. Very speed-focused team that wants some pretty decent defense at the same time. Right. Evenly matched, everything. Team is looking good. Got 3 first years in there. Better out in the field. Unfortunate that doesn't get to play more. It's pretty decent. He was. No, he's not a 4-star right now. I have a game going on my Steam Deck 2 of this, where I'm doing strategy mode, so I feel like I keep on getting myself confused with the 2 teams that I have going. Right. We're underway. Takayama in this practice game in the rain. Going up against a powerhouse, so he has pull hitter. So we actually want to pitch him to the outside. We're gonna go curveball to the outside. Nice. And finish it with a fastball high. Doesn't fall for it. Sinker away. Go too far away. We'll go slider right on the corner. Freezes him. We didn't get him to chase it all. Batter doesn't appear to have anything special. We'll actually go with a fastball low. Then a sinker high. Does connect, but it's catch for Ikia. This guy's a push hitter. He has first breaking. Got a little bit lucky with that first pitch. thinker that goes inside. Oh, he touches that. But it's an easy ground out. Tie to the side. The game feels very quiet to me right now. I don't know why. Through ball that goes to the outside. I saw what it looked like, and I thought maybe another screwball. It was a sinking fastball, and that's a really weak hit. Over to the third baseman. Alright, Nita. Ooh, some sort of cutter or slider or something. Fastball that we hit the other way straight to their second baseman. Again, just unfortunate how we're hitting this. Alright, Nanamura. Let's see. Fastball, and you're just slow off the plate. A little unfortunate. We go out without really doing too much, then Sugiya immediately gets a hit. I feel like stands the test of time. Sugiya does really good during the simulation. The sack, bunt, and over. I think there's a setting somewhere where I can turn down the amount of sack bunts that we do. Like, I don't want to do a sack bunt unless it's really necessary, you know? I have a lot of players on the team that are just good at stealing bases, and the simulation, I feel like, does the sack bunt, but all of our players have, like, B to S tier speed, so a lot of the time they might be able to just eke out, like, a weird infield hit or something else, and I don't think it's worth it, sack bunting. Alright, curveball. That's outside. Good there. But this pitcher really isn't too bad. Okay, Fosh. Really broke quite late. Maybe it has similar movement to a forkball? That's why it has the F in there? Could be it. Nanamura gets another home run. Nanamura. Sugiya steals a base, so we get to have our chance to hit. So far, we haven't done great. Okay, Fosh, we saw that one coming. There was now 2 strikes on us. We got to remember that. Fastball for us to mash the other way. Good, good, good. Good connection on it. Drives it the other way. Good hit. Koshida. But we'll see if we can do anything with you. Maybe it's just unlucky. It's gotta be. We had him going at the end of the stream yesterday, but not today, apparently. That started off anyways. Luckily, it's a practice game, so it doesn't matter too much. They are still on their starter. Unfortunate for Tamaki. Side is retired, but we're up 3-0. So if Takayama just continues to pitch the way he has been, facing the minimum so far, then I'd say we're going to be perfectly fine. Error gets a player on base, so we get another chance to bat. Oh no. Cutter, slider, got me. Gosh darn it. Hello. How you doing today? Yeah. Sorry, I had my chat messed up, so I didn't see it first. I had to fix it there for a second. Ooh. What's the tip? Aim under the ball. Yeah. Makes sense. What do I want to do here? Slider. Do fastball that we mess up. And sinker that doesn't quite come back. But no, that might be... Oh. Ooh, bad pitch. I want to pitch it a little bit more outside. Guy's got verse fastball, but he swings at the sliders. Okay, Senba. It's okay. I put you in the wrong spot, clearly. I went to the yellow dot, but I should have gone behind it slightly. Took a bad route to it. Ooh, good curveball right there. Alright, Gunji. Catches that one. We throw it into second. Of course, he's safe. He didn't overextend himself. Pull hitter. Let's go sinker up high. Start. Go the slider right here. Try and get a curveball that just drops out of the zone. Dropped out more than I wanted. Maybe we go fastball inside? Oh. He held off on that one. Let's go for the curveball into this corner. Get the slider then. Oops. I threw that to the wrong thing. I meant to throw it to the cutoff, and instead I threw it to second again. They get a free base, but there's already 2 outs, so all I have to do is make sure to get this guy out. So we'll go fastball, slider, to Senba again. Quite getting him locked in the way I want to. But we get the win all the same. In our practice match, and our slider level actually goes up to the maximum for Takayama. Sugiya is a sniper now. Fascinating. Okay. We do get weighted throws. We'll do the skip practice beforehand as well. Actually double check to make sure we had anything for the rain. Two-seam fastball goes up. That is all that goes up for that. Base running, please. Fastballs, control, breaking balls. Let's work on the breaking balls. Speed goes up for everyone. Cutter pitch power went up. Two academic skills go up. Ooh, Tamaki speed goes down because he got injured. hate that. But his morale goes up. Koshida's academic skill goes up as well. Like we could triple up on Fungos here. Everything was still going well here. He's on like auto or anything, right? All that's still good to go. Just triple up on the Fungo and continue moving right along. Buffaloes claim the #1 title. Gonna up Ogita's morale. Fielding affinity went up plenty, and it's just gonna continue to go up. Go. Plenty of fielding for people. Ooh, player scouting and then a couple of sprints is like what we're gonna do. Ball speed, ball speed, ball speed. New pitch. Power. Speed. I just sworn I saw someone's contact was at 8 here. Senba is at B tier contact for lefties. Now we're going to work on righties. And yes, Gunji's contact is indeed up to A tier. So now we're going to go for contact versus lefties as well. That up there, catching going up for you. Right field affinity is just a point off for Tamaki. Sprints and sprints. 10 days left until the bracket lottery. We're gonna see if we can scout anything crazy here. We're gonna have to double check the team as well, see who we really need. I believe we need a catcher. Yes. So we're gonna look for a catcher and anyone else that's a second year that doesn't have someone behind them. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna focus on a catcher first here. And then we'll worry about finding anything else afterwards. 4 catchers. 7 catchers in Fukushima. Alright. Six in Niigata. Seven in Nara, which doesn't have any specific focus. Four. So option number 1 is Fukushima, which is specifically developing hitters right now. We go the other one, which doesn't have a focus right now. We'll go for the hitters, because I don't mind having good batting. We can work on everything else. Let's check and see. 4-star catcher. It's the only 4-star here, yeah. We'll try Wakayama. Mostly negative. This team absolutely sucks at scouting. That's all I gotta say. I don't know what it is, but even as a powerhouse team, we get mostly negative. I understand he's a 4-star, but I have a couple other saves going where I've never had the scouting as bad as it is during this. Can't double up on lat hold-downs and the study group. What do we want to do here? maybe hit up the stadium in the lat pull downs for now, and then do study group next. Double check. Squad's doing once we get the bracket lottery. Nagata played amazing. EV King. Let's go. We're gonna be able to give EV King to someone. Ooh, player scouting right here all of a sudden. I like that. I like being able to use it on a travel day as well. We'll do skip practice, study group, player scouting probably. Let's check the roster. Ihia is our leadoff. That's not going to change. BCD, BBA... ACS. Da-da. Swap Suhia up to our 2-batter. Agnita as our B for now. Yeah. Yep. That looks good to me. Two, 6, 5. Of everyone around for their skill level. Oh, we can't get the study group now. Study, player scouting, and we'll do bench presses. We only get a day, yeah. Alright. So, we saw that 4-star catcher. He was mostly negative, so we don't want him anymore anyways. Because he doesn't like us, so we don't like him. Nara! The other place that we can try and find plenty of catchers. So let's do it up. There's a 3-star for Koga. Kogo? Seemed positive. So that's a 3-star catcher. I think we're gonna keep on looking. We want a 4 or a 5-star. So we want to try and find the best possible catcher that we can for the team. We can still do more player scouting. Absolutely we will. And then we'll do a skip practice. And catching. We don't want to be making any mistakes. Now we're looking for catchers like 6 or something. And this isn't necessarily the most effective way. Niigata, which doesn't have a specialization right now. Alright, we'll try it. Let's see. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing crazy here. We'll go Takizawa. Why not? Who knows, maybe he'll be a higher star rating. Never know what you may find. Tender rated. Add a pro player. 2 pro players. As contender rated, I should make it slightly easier for us. Nawa. Not in great condition, so we're gonna try and swap him out for Yamamura. Yamamura. Yeah. We have Sugiya hitting in the 2 spot now. Takayama is gonna start us off. See what he can do. Still looking for a catcher of the future. You never know, we may be handed one as well. Fastball. Warm up. They have very yellow uniforms. Kind of throws me off a little bit. This guy's a push hitter. We're going to try and pitch him to the inside. Not allow him to make use of that push contact. Then we'll go fastball slightly inside. Lays off, we'll go curveball down. Just doesn't want to bite. Let's go back to this sinker a little bit lower, though. We get it right on the edge. Good little pitch there. He's adaptive. He has bunt. Some aura. Let's go with some away pitches. And a sinker to the inside. It's on top of the sinker, but Tamaki gonna chase that one down for an easy catch in the outfield. Hopefully this guy doesn't have verse fastball. Pitching that in 95. Sinker, again, we don't want it to come fully back in. How far over do I gotta put that sinker so it doesn't actually come back into the zone? I mean, it worked out there, but I'm trying to get him to kind of chase it a little bit. Alright, Ikia. What can you do? That's a crazy forkball. We're done for, boys. It's my weakness, the forkball. Stinker out of the zone. Oh, God. Alright, Sugiya. Put you up here a little bit. Let's see. It was the right decision. That's a sweet spot, and no, it goes foul. It was almost a home run. Oh, we actually connect with the forkball. I mean, we're out. But we actually connected with it. Oh, I thought my game crashed for a second. Alright, Nanamura. I got under it. I don't think that's what you meant, guy who asked a lot of stuff, but, yeah, I got under it. It didn't work. I think I got under it the wrong way. Walk Gunji. Oh, first and third and a sack fly gets us on the board. Now we're already up 2-0. Still got first and second, but do ground out the top of our lineup and get nothing more at the bottom of the second. But guess what? We're already on to the bottom of the third. We are continuing to steal bases. That's a hit to give us our third run. Nita steals a base as well. Just continue to put yourselves in scoring position. It's never going to be a bad thing. But them having second and third and getting some hits off of us there was a scary thing. Not what I look forward to. They get a hit again, but this time we leave the person stranded all the way on first base, so better there. I'm much happier with that. Another person on second, so we're going to get the opportunity to bat with Gunji. A-tier contact, S-tier power. We see a fastball, and we don't make good contact on it. Well, we make good contact, but not perfect contact, like we want. They get a leadoff hit. Top of the sixth. We have a guy that's good versus breaking. That doesn't seem to work very well against the sinker that we throw in. This guy's got plenty of power. Not a lot of contact. I'm more inclined to kind of pitch this guy to the outside, so that maybe he won't be able to use that power. Try and fool him with a couple of pitches. They just don't bite. He hits it the other way. Tamaki is going to be right there to get the catch and the out. Keep them scoreless in the sixth. We're going to be right up to bat afterwards. Senba gets on base, and Yamamura is able. Yamamura. I swapped the O's and the A's at the end of a lot of the names. But we're almost through their starter. Okay, sinker. Bad sinker right there. Goes far to the outside. Really slow changeup. Messed with my head. Not gonna lie. Wasn't expecting such a slow pitch. Right down Main Street with the fastball. We're gonna try and send the player home. Slides in there. And it's a 4-1 lead for Ishita. Good piece of hitting. And we have Tamaki up. He's number 9. He is our 9 hitter. But I feel like has always done surprisingly well. Even their relief pitcher has a forkball, and I messed that fastball up because I just got to it late. Fastball almost hits his elbow, but he ducks out of the way. Fastball, but again, on top of it, not underneath it. Struggling. Just hit it the way I want it, put the PCI where I want it. Sugiya gets hit by a pitch. surprisingly doesn't try and steal second until the third batter up after him. And it is a 1-0 count right now. Good fastball. Good fastball. Honestly, good for him. That fastball wasn't as good. That fastball was right down Main Street. That's going to be an easy double. We'll take those every single day. That brings us up to a 5-1 lead. Now in the 7th. One inning closer to victory. If that was a forkball, honestly, I would have just taken it. We were late on that. We probably shouldn't have swung, I'm not going to lie. Or we should have tried to go with a push swing, but it was inside. Going with a push swing inside. Not a recipe for success a lot of the time. Depends on the pitch. Now they have a player on second. Go with sinker, slider to the outside. We're kind of trying to induce some ground balls. He doesn't bite, so we'll go fastball right near his elbow. He holds off well. Let's see, curveball to the inside, maybe? Sometimes I just don't understand where the strike zone is, and I get myself some lucky strikes. But we're just going to go right after this guy. We want the strikeout on him, and a bad fastball is not the way to start it. I'm going to go for a sinker all the way up here. And, okay. We get to it, we keep it in front of us. Theoretically, that's their best hitter. This guy has verse breaking, so we're going to go fastball to the outside. Sinker to the inside. And then trying to get him to chase the curveball away. Maybe we can get him slider down? We just don't. We'll go back to the fastball to finish him off. And he crushes that! Ooh, no! He has verse breaking, but he hits a 3-run homer off of that. And it's like, I am putting the ball right on the edge of the strike zone, and I just can't get them to swing. I don't know how much better I would have had to pitch it to try and get him to swing at something that wasn't a strike. Alright, we have Ajiri in there, and, well, last year he was the reason that we lost. I put him in to start a game I really shouldn't have. My own fault. Go with a fastball here, up and in. Oh, Nita can't get there. Just a little bloop hit over our second baseman. Through ball. And we're able to catch it. We saw him trying to set up for a sack bunt. And we have a screwball, so there was no reason not to use it. We're going to try this slow sweeper on the inside. I go fastball up on the outside. And a screwball that drops out of the zone. He does sway at that. We're just going to go to first. Going for second there, I think would have been a little bit too hard. Now we just go sweeper to the outside. Fastball up and in. And if we can, a slow sweeper below the strike zone. Doesn't bite on it. Screwball, same place. He does. There we go. Strikeout. Swing and miss stuff right there. For the win. 5-4. Up against Yokkaichi Shoko. Honestly, that got real tough. I don't know if it was poor pitching from me Bad decisions. Maybe we should have gone with a fastball somewhere else in the zone against that homer, but it's okay. We get the win. The win always feels good. Do need to turn a light on though. I forgot to have that on. Oh. Right. We understood. Come back. You know what else I didn't do? If we look in here, we have EV King right here. Let's go check. Yeah, Nanamura, I think, already has it. So that's a Gunji. So, who's the next hitter that we want to have this? I mean, because EV King increases. Yeah, we'll give it to Ikia. Why not? And then come back to Nanamura. I like it. I like it. We already have all this equipment installed. We have so many things here. Can't use the white field. We also have learned comeback now. Right here. I love scouting. We're gonna try and go for the scouting there. We're gonna hit the skip practice and just do some practice swings. Speed! I'm doing okay. We just won round 1 of All Nationals. We're trying to scout ourselves a decent catcher. It's the Koshin of Fall, so yes, technically. On a technicality, I'm pretty sure. It's equivalent, but not Koshin. I believe we already did it, which had, oh, it had 6 catchers. Is there somewhere with 5 catchers then? Five catchers. Kanagawa. Oh, they're developing a bunch of different ways right now. It's all pitchers and catchers. I wouldn't hate that out of Kanagawa. We saw one 4-star catcher, but I'm really looking for 5 stars over anything else. What, we said Kanagawa? Right. 15 to 12 practice. We were down 8-0 and you won? Holy. Alright. Let's see what Kanagawa has for catchers and pitchers. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Maybe the catchers get better. Okay. Another 3-star catcher. Wow. That's the best we see, huh? Yeah. It does throw me off a little bit, too. Let's just scout Shintani. It's another 3-star. He's the best option from what we can see. feel like there's more to the scouting than I'm, like, paying attention to. But, yeah. Nice. It's a slow grind. My suggestion, if you want your team strength to just, like, skyrocket, focus on having equipment and upgrading your field level. Oh my goodness, the difference between like starting with 15 to 20 field level once you get it up to that point, and having up to like 70 or 80 like I have, it's astronomical. You know how much oh my god, Narita got forkballed. I'm so excited about that. Okay, we need to work on braking for... Well, honestly, we can put braking on auto, huh? Because sinking fastball could go up. Yes. Yeah. No, upgrading your dirt field level is crazy how much it does. Right. We still got to keep Takayama in there right now, but I think once we're done with Nationals, we'll be at a spot where we can actually maybe start to use Narita in games. We're super, super close right now. Yes. Obviously, it depends on where you set up your school and everything, I think, for weather. But, like, where I am, I don't... There's sometimes maybe, like, one thing of snow a year that I have to worry about. I didn't even pay attention to the rating on this team. Wow. He crushes that fastball to start, but Tamaki, running 99 feet, is able to make it over there and get the catch. Now we're going to go with a curveball. This guy's a push hitter, so happy to pitch him to the inside. Then we'll speed him right back up with a fastball. Kind of go in between with a slider that drops below his knee. Go with a sinker on the inside. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and he's not swinging at that pitch or even, like, thinking about it. Yeah. I think... And again, this is kind of how I feel about it. Some of the animations are kind of jank in this, and, like, maybe they don't look amazing, but the overall, like, feel of them, I think, is better than, oh, I just drilled the guy right on the butt. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Alright, well, let's go with a slider here to a sinker on the outside. Then a fastball up and in. He's on top of the fastball. We probably shouldn't have thrown 2 fast pitches in a row, but we did. But it feels better. And Ikia gets that, goes to second base, and it's an easy out. Plenty of speed on the team to really track down some of those ground balls that might otherwise get through. Let's see how Ikia can do. Alright, curveball to start us off. Dots the fastball. Respect to him. That curveball is going to be inside. Oh no, some sort of slider. Probably a hard slider. Yes. There we go. Drill that up through the center of the field. Yes. Garbage can, very important. Pay attention to. Fastball on the inside. This guy pitches about the same as our starter. But Nanamura hits that on the sweet spot. It's going to deep center field, and it is gone. Two-run homer for Nanamura. It's very important. If you can kind of, like, figure out how to make sure that the skulls are the ones that you're garbage canning and you're moving around them and everything, you can get a lot more use out of your cards. Okay, that was a slider. I'm glad we didn't hit it. That slider is just barely going to squeak past the shortstop. I thought he was going to catch it, but maybe his reaction was just half a second late. Now we have Nita up to bat. Was our previous 2 spot, but we just decided to move down the order. Wasn't quite the right fit hitting-wise with how well Sugiya was doing. They have similar speed, so decided to swap them around, and that's a forkball that I don't think he's thrown till now. Scary to know that he has that. We get underneath that, but I think it's going to be caught. Unfortunate. Now we have Nawa up to hit. And yeah, that fastball should be down. Oshima almost catches up to it. But that's going to be a couple more runs on the double from Nawa. It's a 4-0 lead to start us off in the first inning. Tamaki getting a hit. We continue onwards with it. We get a sac fly as well. The double brings in the second of the inning. So now it's 6-0 going into the third. They get their second hit. Real first opportunity for them. Second and third, and they fly out to our shortstop. We get on because of an error. Can we make anything of the error? No. Unfortunate. How is your team doing so far, though, Speed? Obviously, I know you're still kind of starting out with it, and they're still a little bit worse for wear, but what is the future looking like? You got any 4 or 5 stars on there that you're really looking forward to training up? Haven't got your first new players yet. So how it works is, well, you missed out on, yeah, it should be pretty close because you missed out on the first spring tournament. So then you would have gone to straight into the summer tournament and then the fall tournament. And then you'll have the spring tournament. Oh, wait. Oh. You should be close. It's like February or something, or just after February where you get new players. Maybe it's March. I don't know. February is when you can stop scouting. Alright, Nita. Let's get this going. Oh, no. No. Well, that's a ground out. We're still winning 6-0. But if we can just end it here, that'd be awesome. I got totally fooled by that screwball right there. Ooh, hard sinker came back in. Good pitch. But then he leaves a fastball for us, and we're always better at hitting fastballs than any other pitch. That's a double with only 1 out. See what Nawa's going to be able to do. Knuckleball. All right. Oh, that curveball hit it. Yeah. Honestly, I wish I would have sent him. I think he might have been able to make it to third off of that. We have Koshida up. Still 2 outs. Oh, I wanted that knuckleball, I'm not gonna lie. That's low. Yeah. A knuckleball is so slow. Alright, 2-1 count. That's a fastball. Drop. Please. That gives us another opportunity. Yeah, fastball is definitely the easiest pitch to hit. As I just literally couldn't get the PCI to settle right there, but their second baseman almost threw it away. Oh, that would have been such a good end to the game for me. Finish it early, give Takayama a couple of innings of break. But instead, they get a 2-run homer. Takayama walks the next person, lets up a hit. And we should probably give him some orders to get out of this inning. Be the smartest thing to do. Instead, we're just going to sit here with the slider and the sinker. And then try and finish him reaching with a curveball. Can't do that. Let's get him reaching with a slider then. Nope. Go back to the curveball away. He hits it, and Nita catches it over his shoulder. Nifty grab there from Nita. Into the inning. Yeah. It's okay. Once you get your players to good enough fielding and stuff, then they'll be able to pull plenty of that off. And we hit the first player of the inning. All right. Let's get some orders out there. Okay. Let's get a hype up out there, get our defense going. And then do a sinker to the outside. I wanted the swing right away. Right, slider to the inside. Curveball below the zone outside. Like, how? How does he not get tempted by that? Like, those are really good pitches. But we fool him with the slider anyways. No. You can use 3 on offense, 3 on defense. Honestly, I'll show you here. I can use this right here, and we saw Takayama's stamina. It's what, at like a third or a quarter. Now it's all the way up to a half. So he's gonna be able to pitch a little bit harder. Yeah. Orders can be very, very overpowered. You can up the power of your batters and stuff as well. I've made so many bad managerial decisions with this team. It cost us an entire year of play It's the reason why we didn't get to Summer Koshin with Kikuchi. It was bad managerial decision. So we're trying to make up for it now. Koshida settles underneath it, and that is the ball game. We win 6-2. Takayama pitching another full game. Yeah, I feel like there's some losses I probably could have prevented as well if I had just used orders. But instead, here I am. Still aiming for my first Summer Koshin. Yeah. Sometimes there is just no winning. Triple up on the pitch research. Oh, wait, hold up. Before we do that, we need to get Narita working on his break. Undefeated, and then quarterfinals. I played a semi-content. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just run into really good teams. Hopefully this is going to improve our breaking balls. Alright, break level for Fukai went up. I feel like it's so difficult to select pitching things to work on. Because you just don't really see the effect of it that much. But it is, like, so important, because I feel like pitching takes so much longer to really teach in this game. Right. Here we go. Team's looking good. Takayama just barely down. But we need Narita to have a couple of break levels on the curveball and the forkball before we can even think about starting to use him. But he'll be able to kind of fill in as the next ace. We could always put Fukai in. He doesn't have the greatest selection of pitches, but he has an okay selection. We're just gonna still cater heavily to Takayama. We did it with Kikuchi. This time I think our pitchers are a little bit better to back him up, and we're gonna see how they do. With Kikuchi, his final tournament, we just had a few really long games in a row, and it left a lot of our pitchers very tired. Just put us in a bad spot. Okay, so this guy has S-tier contact, and he has verse breaking. We're gonna keep the speed up a little bit. Really good pitch there. Let's try and get this slider just out of the zone. He touches it, but Ikia is gonna chase it down and get the out. Let me see. So it doesn't matter as much when you are playing as the person. But if I go... Do I have tempo or tempo plus on any of these pitchers? It's not a very important ability, is what I'll say. I don't have it. I wonder if they do. They don't either. All it does is when the AI is pitching with him, Tempo Plus is going to make him pitch faster, and Tempo will make him pitch slower, is the only difference. It doesn't necessarily do too much more than that, from my understanding. Yeah. Tough out, foul shield. Go with a sinker up high out of the zone. We had that one break a little bit too far out of the zone. Let's go inside now. Oh, like... how to get them to swing like that is always the mystery to me. There we go. Dotted the corner with that curveball. Full hitter, so we're going to pitch him to the outside. Swings at the first pitch. Doesn't swing at the second. Pulls the outside fastball that's just going to give Tamaki the chance to catch it. And it's a 1-2-3 top of the first. Alright, let's get underway with Ikia leading us off. Come on, I believe in you. We get the fastball, and the diving attempt from the second baseman isn't good enough. We were late on that. I definitely got my PCI to it late, and it almost caused a problem. Sugiya ignores what is a slider that breaks away from us. That one did catch the bottom of the zone. That's a fastball that we're going to hit the other way. We're going to send the player home. And gets there easy, because it's Ikia with S-tier speed, so... now we have Nanamura. Oh my god. Wasn't ready for the fastball to be put right in front of our face like that. All I had to do was let go of the PCI, let it get back to the center, and just mash it. But I panicked. Now we have Gunji, who also gets a fastball down the center. Oh my god, 2 pitches that I should have absolutely destroyed, and I mess up on both of them. But we work ourselves into a 2-1 count. And that fastball we do connect with, and... well, we get it to drop right in front of the center fielder, and it's 2-0. Good couple of at-bats from our members. Now we have Nita, who doesn't quite have as much power, but has plenty of contact. Unfortunately, that one might be a double play. He is a step behind what he needed to be. Senba, all I ask is that you get a hit out into the outfield to get us our 3rd run. And that is exactly what you're going to do. So it's 3-0. To start off the first, I don't think our team's going to get much else. Nope. Nala immediately flies out. And we go 1, 2, and 3 in the top of the second. Team gets to go right back up there, and we ground into our second double play. Ikia fails to steal a base with S-tier speed. We reach by a shortstop error. Looks like we're going to leave the player stranded on first in the 3rd inning. And they record their first hit in the 4th inning before we walk someone, and we're able to get the next 2 out and keep them scoreless. Oshida gets a hit, Tamaki gets walked, and a hit from Ikia gets us another run to make it 4-0. Now, 2 strikeouts, but Nita gets a hit. I thought we were about to go 3 strikeouts, which we still do in the inning, but at least Nita got a hit in the middle of it, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Their second baseman makes an error, and that's going to be a pitching change for them. We still have Takayama in there for us. They record their second hit of the game. That's going to be their third. So they have their second and third hit so far. Takayama is at about half energy right now. With 2 outs. This guy has a run maker, but we're going to run up the speed with that fastball to slow it down with the slider. He was completely bamboozled, so let's try and get him with the curveball, and there we go. Exactly how you want it. And we continue to keep them scoreless. Ooh, triple there. So we have a chance, and I think this is mainly a chance because if we hit a home run, then we win. It's a high splitter. That splitter we were on top of, and it goes down into a foul ball along the foul line. A little bit of a cutter. They're able to settle underneath and get the out on. So sad that it happened that way right there. Now, bottom of the 8th. Do we get anyone on base? We do, which means we get another chance to end it early. It's gonna be with Tamaki. One of our worst hitters. We have a couple of outs to work with, though. And I say one of our worst hitters, but he did get a hold of that one. Fortunately, it goes to their right fielder. Now we go to Ikia. Curveball. Good strike, too. That one's inside, so we don't worry about that splitter. We went for that moving fastball, and it drops. We might have gotten a little bit lucky with that one, I'm not going to lie. Now we have Sugiya up to bat. There's movement on that pitch as well, but it's another single. And that gets Nanamura up to bat. The only hit he got was in the first. So let us try and improve that here. Low pitch. It is called ball 1. Side spin fastball does get by us. But we're on top of it right there and should be able to get both runs that we need. That's going to be the ballgame. 7-0 win for Ishita in the 8th inning. The Ikia's contact goes up. Tamaki's fielding. Speed for Yamamura. Yamamuro. Akiyama played his heart out. Of course he did, because he's the only pitcher that we can rely on right now. That's more player scouting. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be chosen. I think player scouting is like one of the most important things to do in this game. Oh, Takayama throws 97 now. We are 2 miles per hour away from what I want him to reach. Maybe I go all the way up to 100, but I don't know. Definitely trying to aim for 95 with everyone else. Narita just needs to work on breaking pitches right now, and then we'll work on his pitch velocity. I think he came in as a 4-star, but honestly, the stats he had just weren't very good. The pitches he had weren't great. It was unfortunate. Power going up for Sugiya is good. Speed, contact left, speed for Sekita. We want up to S tier. Contact right. Need a. We want to work on contact left at this point. power. Yeah, speed. Contact right, speed. Contact left, catching. Right field affinity is good for Tamaki at this point, so we're gonna get his contact versus righties up. Contact versus lefties will come later, as Yamamuro has his speed up there. So now we can work on his catching. Alright, player scouting. We can't double up on practice swings, but we can get both weighted throws. Okay, so we're still aiming for a catcher. The last place we checked was Kanagawa, which had 5 catchers and just weren't any good. So we're on to 4 catchers. Hokkaido is decent. What else do we have for like 4 catchers? 4 catchers, 3 outfielders. Outfielders, I think, is something that we need the least of. We have a first year at every single outfield spot. We have a first year at every single infield spot as well, actually. Yeah, I mean, I guess catchers and pitchers is really what we're looking for. So the most catchers plus pitchers with at least 4 catchers. So that's 4 and 2 for Yamanashi. Four and 2 for Ehime. Right, so there's 2 different ones that are 4 and 2, which is Ehime. I know that one. Ehime is developing hitters right now. Another catcher that had 4, but there was 2 pitchers, wasn't there? Yamanashi, which... yeah, okay, so we'll go Ehime first. Yes! Yes. And then studying is really good too, because it increases academic skill, trust, and energy. Check Ehime, and I mean, just absolute crap here. Kumashiro, maybe? Yeah. For you, special training probably isn't super worth it right now. So, special training allows you, you know how you have those books that you're teaching people things through? Special training allows you to teach people some of those things, but only what your manager can teach them. And where you've just started, you probably don't have anything too crazy. Like, I've been going, I think I'm almost in year 5 with this team. So my manager knows quite a few different options. And I think one of them is like EV King, which is a 5-star skill. So. Right, Takayama. This is for the fall national title. Yeah. Special training isn't bad. Are you talking about individual training or the option, like, the card that's called special training? Card, yeah. I don't think it's super worth it until you get some of the higher tier things. Just because, like, I think I can teach, like, my pitchers, I can teach them auto heat, which is pretty awesome. I can teach everyone prime time, which is really good. So, like, once you start getting some things that are better, it's really good. Auto heat's good. Dr. K is okay. It's not super important, honestly. Support is a really good one to teach your pitchers. If you're looking at your batting, I don't think I've taught Ikia very much. I did give him EV King, but I can teach people this, which is Power Swing. Increases speed if I'm using Power Swing. Takeoff Plus is always really good. Suvia... Yeah. Whoops. I skipped over Nanamura. Power Up, increased power after hitting a home run. He's one of my power hitters. He's good to have that. Table Setter isn't really that great for him, but he's there. He has it. Honestly, that'd be better for Ikia. Comeback is a really good one that you can teach your players. So, I mean, it kind of just depends on what you have that you can teach them. Obviously, you'll slowly start to learn more and more, and when you have those options, ooh, 5-star pitcher, nice. That's good. But yeah, once you start getting those options, then choosing special training as a card, it becomes a lot more valuable than it is when you have just like the starting stuff that you can teach. Two other, yeah, 3-star pitchers, I mean, don't develop them into starters. I only develop 5-star and 4-star pitchers into starters. The rest of them I kind of use as support. So I wouldn't worry about their stamina, really, or even their recovery. Just focus on the actual pitches for those pitchers. 4-star first baseman is going to be a really good first baseman along with that 4-star catcher. I tend to try and focus on whatever stat is the highest for them and work on improving that first, and get that up to like S tier. This guy has verse breaking, and he swings at the first pitch fastball, but he's able to beat out the throw from the shortstop. Now we go against a AAA player, and that may be gone. We tried a sinker to the inside, and that is a 2-run home run for them already. We'll try and continue pitching fast here, though. Oh, Takayama misses that pitch. Another good hit from them. Senba is going to send it to second quickly. The academics. Gotta love it when they have good academics to start. You can teach them, you can use a lot of books to give them some special abilities to get a head start. Let's try and go sinker to the inside. Doesn't fall for it. Curveball. Kinda up, but also away. Doesn't fall for it. Let's get this fastball in there then. There we go. Nice. We'll go to first with it. Easy out. And they get 3 hits, but they only get 2 runs. If we hit good, we can do well. That's a fastball. I don't know if it's getting over the center fielder. No. Didn't hit it quite hard enough. Now it's Suya's turn. Thinker. And that got down into the gap. Yes. Okay, that's a double. I thought for a second we weren't going to get that down. I was scared, but we do push it the other way, and now it's Nanamura up to hit. And he connects. We get a 2-run homer right back and tie the game up in the bottom of the first, 2-2. There we go, Nanamura. He's almost caught up to Gunji in the amount of home runs. Look at this swing. Love it. 102 miles per hour, 28-degree launch angle. Just flies across the skyline. Pretty deep into the stands as well. So now we're going to see Gunji. Can he go back-to-back? Didn't like the look of that fastball. Screwball is out of the zone. And we're going to hit it right at the second baseman for an out. Hey. It's time for a break. It's time for a break. Oh my god, what a good fastball right on the corner. Edge of the zone. That fastball, though, we're on top of. Boy, was it a rainbow foil effect or just a gold foil effect? Right, he's gifted. That means he's a gifted pitcher, which makes him even better than a regular 5-star. Oh, if that gets down, that's going to be a run, but that center fielder runs it down. Yeah, you got pretty lucky. I think, yes, that does happen. So if we're talking about gifted players, Nanamura, who's a first year, is already 428 stars through his first year. He was a gifted player. So I haven't worked on anything directly with him besides his power. Besides, like, using cards and everything here and there. And this is the stats that he has. Like, D tier in almost everything. I think he came with B tier contact and A tier power. So, a 5-star gifted player just comes with better overall stats than a regular 5-star. Ooh, we walk someone and then they get a hit immediately afterwards, followed up with another before we get the flyouts. They're up by 1 now. Can we match them? Nanamura gets a hit, but then we fly out with Gunji. Nanamura steals a base. Nita strikes out. All he needed was a hit. We could have at least tied it back up. Alas, we're here. They string together a couple of more hits. Takayama then hits someone. So it's bases loaded, 2 outs up against their 3-hole. We get the fastball by him to try and dot the slider that goes to our shortstop. We shovel it to the second baseman, and we get out of the bases loaded jam. I don't know. I've tried to look for a spot. So I actually have a little notebook that I write it down in now to kind of like keep track. Luckily, you sent chats in this, so if you wanted to go back and kind of look at what 5 stars and 4 stars you had, you could scroll back up the chat and kind of write down their names now if you wanted to. But that's kind of how I keep track. Nanomura stealing his second base as we have Nita up to bat. We already have 1 strike on us. All 1. And it's a fastball that we don't get over the head of the second baseman. But Senba, he's 2 for 2. Can he go 3 for 3? It's going to be a tough one to try and beat that out, but it squeaks underneath the shortstop. Maybe could have sent Nanomura, but we didn't want to risk it. Nawa is now up to bat. That's outside. Good eye on the first pitch. That one I think is there, but we squeeze it through again, and we tie it up finally here in the bottom of the 6th. Yes. Yeah, and with first baseman as well, you don't really have to worry about their arm strength or their throwing. So you have less stats that you have to worry about. Oh, that sinker got me good. Good hit, but hit so hard that we're only going to get a single out of it. Not going to get any more players to get home. Yeah. D-Power is pretty good to start out with. If you wanted, I try and work a lot of my 4 stars up to S tier in something. So that might be a decent thing to work in up to S tier in. So if you go to your player, and for me it's triangle because I'm on a PlayStation controller, and you go to his... There's a spot. I know there is. There should be somewhere to check it. Because it'd be their personality. So wherever you go to look at personalities. Oh, we're up against their 4-hole. 1 ball so far. Try a sinker. Nice. Slider straight down. Okay, good. Hit the curveball just outside. Call for it. What about a fastball to the outside? Couldn't get him to chase. Curveball right here. It's a weird spot. But he connects. We get it in, we try and go for the relay, but they are up 4-3. Strikeout looking, line out, and then a pitcher ground out. Down by 1 currently in the 8th. We have Ajiri in there now. They swap their pitcher. And oh, that pitcher swapped in good for them right there. Came in 44 stamina, 48 recovery, B fast, B sinker. The fact that he already has a sinker at B. I don't know which direction it points in, if it's left or one of the diagonals or straight down, but the fact that he has a curveball, if the sinker is straight down, then... Oh yeah, 100%. Get his stamina up to, Ray, hey, hey! Get his stamina up to S tier. How you doing, Ray? Oh, there we go. Good hit. Up through the middle. I'm doing pretty good. I saw that you were playing with Dyslexia on Saturday? Or was it... No, yesterday? Sorry. Yesterday. I'm going crazy. Yeah. How were your games? Probably could have had that fastball. But he throws me another one. Nice. Good. But yeah, I'm doing good too. I've been playing this a lot. It's been an absolute crap ton of fun for me. Especially with a lull in PUBG casting and everything right now, with Super League not happening. Oh, who else were you gonna have on the girls' squad? I feel like one of the times I saw you playing with Taryn. No, don't double. That could have been a really bad double play that we just grounded into, but we survive it. Now we have Sugia up to hit. Don't be out to the center fielder on a perfect contact. No way. You, Taryn, Lexi, and Alpha. Alpha wasn't feeling fair enough. Oh, we come up just shy of the championship, though. We lose 4-3. Oh yeah, speed. Once you get some good players and you get some development going and everything, it goes really well. Why, Ray? Why? I've been playing, if you're interested, I've been playing Ready or Not on Saturday nights. Every single time I try and make plans with someone lately, every single time, they've been going to a concert. I messaged Vexen a few times to play Rocket League in the mornings, and he's like, sorry, I'm gonna be going to a concert. I think I messaged Klep one time. No, I think Klep's just been working a lot. There's someone else I messaged, and they were like, no, I think I messaged Jonesy. And he's like, I don't know if you'll believe me. And then took a picture and sent it to me. And he was like, but I'm at a concert. And I was like, oh my god. Why? Everybody just likes music way too much. Yeah, unfortunately we fall short of Fall Nationals, coming in second place. We were the first losers. But if you're interested in playing some Ready or Not at all on BT... Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be a fun concert. If you want to play Ready or Not at all, I will be playing that on Saturdays. Our win streak halted at 15 wins. Analyze some game footage. I don't think we're gonna get to the next tournament, but we're gonna try and get through winter break on this before I call it quits for today. We have 42,000 points. I already have a lot of these. We'll grab a sandball just to have an extra one. Or actually, no, it's not on sale. I don't care. Schedule book, I'm happy to get. Reference guide. Ultra speed spikes. Game calling mitt. Dude, game calling is huge. Very, very important to have your catcher have good game calling. Ball game. Thinker control up to A tier. Always up for Ajiri. That's an okay check schedule. Stamina drinks. That's gonna increase our pitcher's stamina, which is why I was kind of fine with getting it up just to A tier, because the next one that I have just has so much to do. Fukai! It's an ability boost. Nice. Hopefully everyone gets good grades. Perfect, so nobody's morale goes down either. We can triple sprint. Awesome. Love it. Definitely what we'll do. Game calling. If we get a good catcher, his game calling is going to go up, and I'm not going to lie, it could be the difference between winning and losing. Don't need that. Once I have something I want to teach someone, we'll worry about that. Okay. Can't believe we lost in the finals. Very unfortunate. Catching up for Yamamuro. Now we're gonna get everyone's speed up by hopefully an absolute crap ton. As that did seem like a lot of speed upgrades for people, so happy with that. Before we do any more, I think I am just going to double check on how everyone's progressing. 98 miles per hour for Takayama. 93 so for you. Ajiri is 94. 90 for Ueno. Breaking ball level for Narita, he got his pitch that goes to the right all the way up. What is that? His sinking fastball all the way up before working on either his curveball or his forkball, which I guess is okay. He's going to become a good pitcher here soon, but his velocity needs a lot of work after we get his breaking up. Power still for Sugiya is good. And, I mean, Sugiya is just a very meh catcher. That's why I was trying to look for a better one, but I think it's already past the opportunity for us to scout anymore. Speed, contact left for Ikia is actually A tier at this point. So we're going to work on power. Ikia is going to be raking some home runs in his final year. Speed for Sekita, should be able to get to S tier before your second year, hopefully. Back left for Nita. Actually, we're going power up for Nita at this point. It's already B tier for contact left, so Nanamura is 1 point off of S tier for power. And then we'll work on just his fielding and stuff. Well, probably his speed next, actually. Get that up to A tier. Furusei is a point off what he needs to be. Endo's working on contact. Speed for Nawa is actually good now. Right? 'Cause Nawa wasn't one of our... yeah, not one of our good players. Now he's going to work on catching. Back left. Gunji is good. Catching. Back right. Catching. Vertigo. Go. Fungo. Wax. Nice. Fielding Affinity. And Arm Strength. There we go. I saw S tier power for Nanamura. Walked around right there. So Nanamura with pass. And work on your speed now. Get that up to A tier. I think your contact's gonna get up there just fine on its own. Neck is a little tight right here. A little annoying. We'll do check schedule. I love these options right now. We'll go with a couple of special trainings at the end. Analyze game footage, please. There's plenty of good things across various spots. Sprints and special training is what we just got from that check schedule. Sweeper break just went not through, I know. Alright, let's see. Furusei, Sugiya, or Obita? Go Obita. EV King? Probably. It's just one of the best options. Which... Nita, Fukai, or Senba. I'll go with Nita. EV King. Damn, 2 people failing EV King in a row. It is 4 stars, so it's hard to get success on it, but you just always hope. I saw some other players improving in what they needed to, so we're gonna have to go through and change some of their stuff too. Sugiya... Is it even worth it to work on his defense, or just let him try and hit bombs? Just leave the power going. Why not? Yoshida has gotten his speed up, so now we're gonna work on his catching, and we'll work on his fielding. Power, the power, B. Speed for Furusei has made it, so we're gonna work on his catching. Oh, you'll get there, especially if you play the game a lot. It'll come a lot sooner than you think. All it takes is one good season, and you get to like contender rated. You win Koshin once, and I feel like you start to snowball a little bit, but you'll beat probably either Fall Nationals or Spring Koshin one of these times, and it's going to be like, wow, all right, I can see how this is going to snowball a little bit for me. We really didn't get anything great here, so I'm going to get check schedule again. Obviously, special training is awesome because I have so many good things that I can do, but push past your limits, Nita. Alright, sports club. Computer club is awesome. There is, I believe, a tabletops game club that'll increase game calling for your catchers. I think by far that's the best one. I followed probably by computer club, where I have this team kind of trying to stick to the whole fast pace. Soccer club is all about speed, so that one's great. Sumo is about power. I don't really care about that with this team. And I don't know if I remember what band and culinary arts are, so we'll go culinary arts. Recovery for culinary. Nice. Tamaki, Gunji is definitely the option. He has so many things already, I don't even know what we can teach him. Takeoff or verse breaking is probably what we would want to teach him. If we have verse fastball, he doesn't. But takeoff plus, I think, is just better overall. Nice. Dude, Gunji is a crazy player with special trainings at this point. We are getting our speed even higher on all these players. We could have Gunji do even more special training. Yes, please. We can get him head first or verse breaking. We're gonna get him verse breaking. I mean, does Gunji ever fail? Oh, intra-squad game. A whole bunch of intra-squad games with multiple of them with skulls. That's quite what I like. Ueno is dating someone and his morale goes up. I like it when they start dating someone and their stats go up. That's what makes me happy. Comeback guide from Nanamura. Now the question is, practice type command icons. I don't think intra-squad game counts as practice type, but I'm gonna try it anyways. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's so sad. Inter-squad fungo, inter-squad special training. And then we'll... This is kind of a waste anyways, because it's the final day, so it's only one day. But getting everyone's energy back is good. Still got some stats out of the intra-squad game. Alright. Could have been worse. This would have been the one that I would have wanted all this special training on. I don't even know what we can give Gunji at this point. Let's see what we can give Ikia. Because he has plenty that he can still learn. Comeback. Because I don't see EV King here. He already has it. That's why. So we'll go with the comeback. If everyone on our team has comeback, then all of a sudden we might really be able to get something going, is my thought process. New Year's Eve, we end with 25 wins, 3 losses, and no ties. 5 players from our team were drafted. We became the champions at Koshin. And spectate into lat pull downs into check schedule, maybe? That? I don't know, let's check the team after all the special training, see if we need to change anyone. Ajiri, we actually do need to change. We want his pitch power to go up. We'll just focus on his first pitch and go from there. We want to get those up to B and then focus on control afterwards. Forkball did get a break level, so now we're working on curveball. I think it's just going to go back and forth, and that's fine. Power for Sugia is fine again. I'm going to have to use the massage gun on my neck. It is just filling with beer right now. Left catching. Right. Catching. Actually needs to move to throwing for Yamamuro. Alright. Spectate. Lats. Check schedule. I really hate doing check schedule because I feel like I'm wasting a thing, but it's okay. Our luck, bad luck. Oh, bad luck for the year. Not good. Not good. Anyone learn something? Gunji decides to get 2 extra points in contact, which I guess that's fine. Alright. We're looking better, and that intra-squad game all the way at the end there is making me happy. Hopefully we can link it up with something. Batting, strength, defense scrimmages. He got laser beam. Awesome. Analyze game footage, please. I just think the best one. Unless I was going for like a power team, Nanamuro just... Oh, our fortune activated, huh? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fix our fortune right now. Well, that makes the oh-so-wonderful intra-squad game useless to me now. We'll triple up on the sprints, though. We'll continue to have a fast-as-fuck boy team. That's it. Oh, it's almost... Our luck is awful this year, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to practice in line with our development strategy. And everyone's speed is just going to get crazy. Get sprints underway, too. Was that up to 99? Is Takayama pitching 99 now? Ueno gets velocity up by 1 kilometer per hour. Still, it was only a kilometer that it changed by for Takayama. I was hoping it was more. Target practice, target practice. We'll do skip, target, target. Volleyball, handicrafts, tabletop. Tabletop. Handicrafts is really good if you want your pitchers to improve. But yeah, game calling for Sugiya is what we want out of that. Computer club. We haven't gotten soccer club in a little while, which is disappointing. Ueno's butt goes up. He's a pitcher, which, I mean, I guess. Energy goes up from skipping. That was a lot of control that we actually just got up. That's unusual. You don't usually get that much out of pitching practice. So the fact that slider control goes up for Takayama, probably the one that he needs the least amount of control on. Ueno's fastball control and Narita's sinking fastball. Come back for Yamamura. Okay, we can triple up on the practice swings. No reason not to do that. What else? Fitness and conditioning. Get a little bit of power, why not? Okay, contact going up for plenty of people. Nobody that already had high batting got really anything out of our practice swings, though. Koshin announcement. Fall regional, so it's looking up, but we can't be relaxed. Okay. Perfect. Number 3 for us at Spring Koshin. Let's start the year off right by hopefully not going up against the super powerhouse in Spring Koshin. Pretty sure that's what happened last time, and it was not fun. So muscle builder, and weighted throws. What should they work on? Analyzing game footage, please. We are B tier in strength, though. So we might actually be able to get up to, like, S tier with the new recruits. Handicraft, no, soccer. Soccer is there, we choose it. It increases our stealing. It gives us, theoretically, ninja sometimes, and it increases our running. Game footage, please. Velocity up to 92. Nice. We did fitness and conditioning. This time we'll go back to practicing inline. Speed going up. Somebody got up to S tier speed right there. Could have tripled up on sprints, but I don't want to. I actually grabbed that college one. Yes, yes, very yes. Yeah, so Sekita's speed is up to S tier. So now we're going to work on catching and fielding for Sekita. And then we'll work on hitting. Power going up for Nita. Nanamuro's speed is already almost at A tier. So as soon as that hits A tier, we'll work on defense for Nanamura, starting with catching and then going to throwing and everything as well. Catching is going up from Furusei. Oh my god, Senba's contact rate is up to 78. Whoopsie! Let's get your power up. You just work on power. Contact left for Gunji is A tier now. Maybe work on the defense for Gunji. We neglected it. He was our DH for a couple of years, so we didn't think he was going to be out in the field, and then he ended up out in the field. So we'll get that up a little bit, I guess. Why not? I mean, he's already got S tier, A tier, A tier, and then B tier in speed. That's gonna become A tier before he graduates, so... it's fine. College, sprints, and sprints. Who are we gonna visit? Soccer club. Not a doubt in my mind. I think that was Gunji's speed actually getting up to A tier. Analyzing game footage. That's what we do. Field condition goes down to 74. Sekita gets 2 catching. Last time we came here, we got a baseball card. He gives me 3 reference guides this time. Alright. I should get fielding up and catching for people. Good. Bukai? It's a couple extra attribute boosts. I don't know if we actually have... Yeah, I can't use that. And then I have a stuff. I don't have anything for the rain. Sucks. Oh, right. We can teach a player comeback. Sugiya, Ikiya. Get it on Ikiya. Boost academic ability for 1 player. Actually, a pretty good one. Oh. Target practice. What one? Soccer club, again. I mean, if it's an option, we're gonna choose it every time. Furusei's running is an A, his steal is a C, Yamamuro's is running B, steal C. We like it, we like it. We're gonna analyze game footage. I just don't think there's a better option than it. Verse lefty up to an A for Narita. We'll do fitness and conditioning this time. Gives us a little bit of power, stamina if anyone needs it, a lot of recovery. Gunji. Skip practice, go for target practice. Can't actually double up on lap pulldowns. We'll go throw analysis and then just pop in your Zuya as well then. Practicing in line. We just go back and forth between this and then fitness. Because, I mean, obviously our speed is kind of insane for a lot of our players already, so... Senba gets push hitter. Nice. Alright, what can we buy from the store? Black dirt. Huh. I wonder if you could end up changing someone into a gifted player with the self-discovery book. We bought dirt. I think it's okay for you to look in the box. I will say this is probably the most boring part about this game to a lot of people, but you do get to work on quite a few things for your team, so it's fun for that part of it. Honestly, I feel like the lap pull downs are more important here. Because our sprints, like, we're not going to be able to get people to go much faster pretty soon. And look at this, we got the soccer club that we can choose again. Our running goes up. Nawa's was an E, so the fact that we got that up to D rated is good. Please tell me nobody failed final exams. Yes. Good. Ukai gets taller, doesn't get anything else out of it. Chunk of arm strength for people. We needed to work on it anyways. Fielding affinity goes up. Good. Yeah, I could, to prevent them from staging a mutiny, from getting mad. Or... oh, we got table... We got table setter. That's huge. That's important. As we say goodbye to our graduates, we take a look at them. Sase is going to college. Got a 4.5 ERA. Wasn't crazy, but definitely stood in there every once in a while. Naib going to the convenience store. Kadota, though, is going pro. Didn't even have that great of stats, but he still gets to go pro. Takamoto had some pretty great stats. He's going pro. Nagia, 12 home runs, going pro. 420 batting average as well. Kurawa also going pro. He had a 252 batting average. The fact that he makes it, good for him. Tazawa, kind of pretty similar, but he had some more stolen bases and some home runs. So good for him going pro. Tashiro gonna work at the hospital, or at the bookstore, and then our manager is gonna go work at the hospital. Got ahead of myself, skipped over someone's. That is how we see our third years off. We will miss them. Trying to think, I mean, Harutoba's an okay catcher, and yeah, some of the other players were just fine, but I don't think anyone was really a standout. Stadium increased, the convenience store increased, bookstore available, hospital available, college level increase. Alright. We'll do a study group. Practice swings, practice swings. Jiri gets taller. Narita apparently likes the cold. Field conditions get worse. And it's about to be the bracket lottery, so this is exactly where I want to end it. And you guys get to find out on Saturday who we're going to be going up against for Spring Koshin. Contact going up for plenty of players. We'll take one more quick look at the players. How everyone went down because of energy problems. That's what the study group was for, so people could get their energy back. Oh well. Okay. Yearbook. Town. Both going up. Item. Why did we have something here for items? Right, we got table setter. You know what that means? We could go to... Oh, Ikkyo, we've already taught 5 things to. That's fine. Sekita is going to take over. We're going to give table setter to you, and yeah. You're going to do so good as our next lead off. I can't wait. Alright, now looking at the players themselves. 98 for Takayama still, 95 for Fukai, 5 ball speed. Oh wait, you're at 95? That means we can get you to go up with pitch powder. Nice. Ball speed, braking level, we're at 1 in 1. We probably want 3 and 3 for Narita before we start working on your pitch velocity. Or, yeah, fine. Contact versus lefties, please. Tamaki. Yeah. That is where we are going to end it. So I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thank you for all the love and support. I will see you guys next time, which is going to be Saturday.